Welcome back to the 205 Multi-Use Path, a bike and pedestrian route spanning Portland, Oregon and neighboring cities. This time, we rode north from SE Powell Blvd in Portland all the way to the northern end of the 205 Multi-Use Path. We wanted to see how it felt to go through this route, where lots of houseless people live, show the clashes where the route meets car-heavy roads, and further discuss wayfinding signage.
This is the kind of sign that you would see on the 205 multi-use path. You have up there, you have like a small sign telling you where the street that's over there goes, and a huge sign, no motor vehicles, no motor vehicles. And this thing that tells you what the fine is and what the law is, but it's all meant for like cars. So instead of providing the information for cyclists, they need to know like what's next. Like, where do they need to go? You got this whole thing just so that cars won't go in, instead of making like a small sign that just says, oh, just bikes here. You have all this crap. Well, only in Portland, an official bike route goes through a sidewalk.
Yet again, we find ourselves on the sidewalk of a major street in order to cross it, to continue to the other side of the 205 multi-use path. Even with signage, navigating a busy street meant for car traffic like Burnside can be overwhelming for cyclists going through the intersection for the first time. Hopefully in the future, there'll be a bike lane on Burnside coupled with a curb cut that tells you where to go.
No signage here.
So it's there. There's this here, telling us to go this way.
The other direction. So you got conflicting. Why is this sign here? Oh, it's for the people coming the other way.
Right. But there's nothing to tell you that that's the entrance right there.
Got to have a fifth sense for these kind of things.
The construction work seen here is Trimet's Better Red project that will upgrade the Max Light rail line. There will also be some upgrades to the Gateway Green off-road recreation park that right now is only accessible through the 205 multi-use path. Maywood Park, a city within a city, was incorporated in 1967 in an unsuccessful attempt to stop the construction of Interstate 205. Now it hosts one of the nicest, most shaded parts of the 205 multi-use path.
This is the sign. It's very nice to have, kind of small, but I think my main gripe with it is these arrows. They're very nice. They tell you go there because naturally you would want to go through here, but they tell you no, go down. But that arrow is not using the whole width of this very small sign because of like the egg, the oval shape. So it's kind of like taking only less than a third of it. Why? Why not just have a longer arrow? Look at the differences in size. Big sign for cars, easy to read. Even though we're at the same distance, cars don't go fast here. So it's the same for us and for the cars. And the bike sign is just so small. You can barely see it.
Oh my God.
Because these signs are so small, then they ran out of space, almost, at the top one, just to put on the letters. And they had to make the font really squishy. So it says Airport Via Marine Drive Bike Path, but you can barely see it. And why would you need all this information about how long does it take to get there? I mean, could you even read that when you're biking 20 miles an hour? There's no time to read all that. You don't need that. I think it's better to just remove this information that you can't see anyways and maybe make it more readable for people. Oh, look at that. I can't show that on YouTube.
Public information.
Have to blur that out.
This concludes our 2-5 multi-use path adventures, as we are spit out the calm bike route smack in the middle of an interstate highway on the way to Vancouver. Let's hope that you enjoyed the varied sights of the route. Leave us comments about your own adventures in the 2-5 multi-use path, and subscribe to the channel to get notified of more urban bike related content.